Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Hiya Toys figure, and it is Predators, the Unmasked Berserker, and they call it Exquisite Minis. Are they exquisite? I don't know. The back, there it is, and let's get into it. Alright, and here we have Berserker, Unmasked Berserker outside of packaging, and accessories wise comes with a base, one peg on it. And then there are these anchors to attach other bases to it. This I took off. It's a wrist gauntlet with the blade. It's not detachable. The blade's not detachable, so yeah. And then there's the skull with the spine and a extra pair of hands. And that's it. So let's take a look at the figure itself. This is a 1/18 scale figure. And do I have a ruler with me? I do. Let's take a look at how tall he is. Since he's 1/18 scale, he is about 4.5 inches in height. Yeah, roughly about 4.5 inches in height, which is somewhat correct because a human should only be about 4 inches and 4.5. So he is taller than a human, which is correct because he is a predator. And let's take a look at the detail on him. Paint job, I think it's pretty nice. The color is a little too vibrant for me, especially the green. I think his skin color should be a little bit darker. I'm not 100% sure, but to me it feels a little too bright on him. And this is the unmasked version. There's a masked version coming out. I'm not sure whether that's been released or not. I do tend on getting that one, and this is nice too. And I will show off the articulation right now. And with these super tiny figures, I would recommend not forcing the joints, especially with the shoulder and the wrists. I wasn't able to move them initially, so I went ahead and used a hairdryer, and it moved right away with the hairdryer. So I would recommend doing that before you start to move these type of joints, because they are pretty flimsy, and one false move, I think you'll end up breaking it. Because I have, well, I think that was my own fault. I broke one of the Predator figure I have, and it's because I was forcing it. So yeah, head is on ball joint. And whether it's removable, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try. The cannon, I can't get it to move. I would imagine it would rotate, but with it being attached with such a thin piece of plastic, I think if I rotate him, he's gonna break. I mean, this thing's gonna break. Not he. This thing's gonna break. So shoulders on hinge joints can rotate up, down, and front and back. And same with the wrists. Can rotate in and out as well, because it is pegged onto the bicep section. And then wrists are only on a peg system. Even though it is somewhat of a ball joint, but it is limited as far as range of motion. The chest, it is on a ball joint, and same with the waist. So arch back a little bit. Crunch a little bit. Not bad. And then as for the hips, now these are super stiff. I don't know why. They're on ball joint, but they are crazy stiff. So I went ahead and used some lubricant, some silicone lubricant, the ones they recommend with airsoft. I added a little bit of those, but still it's almost impossible to move them. And then he does have a thigh swivel joint up there along with the ball joint. So yeah, I can get it to move around a little bit, but I have to go like that in order to get his legs up like that. So it can give you almost 90 degrees, and then he has double jointed knees and nothing around the ankles. Well, it can rotate left and right, that's it, because it's a giant boot, so it won't allow range of motion at all. No front and back or anything like that, just side to side swivel. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Knocked the camera. Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the figure a little bit more. And overall, I do like it. And I am waiting for the other Predators to arrive. I went ahead and ordered Berserker, Falconer, and Chopper. along with I think one dog. Yeah, so those are fun. This is very tiny. I do like my 1/18 scale figures. I have a soft spot for it. And if you have the NECA ones, do you really need these? Most likely not, unless you are building some sort of diorama or something with 1/18 scale, because these are fun. But again, you gotta be super careful with the joints. Make sure you do the proper steps to free them up before you start moving them. And the way to take the gauntlet off is you just remove the hand, and then this just slide right off. So yeah, no big deal. I want to keep them like this because this does get in the way quite a bit, the blade. So it's not a detachable blade, so I'm gonna leave it off. And let me pose it with a human. And here I have a Joy Toy human. You can see it's in scale with the Predator. Really nice. So you could have humans battle predators or aliens. I also bought an alien xenomorph from what is that? Covenant? Alien Covenant, which I will review in the next video. But yeah, look at that. In scale, totally in scale. So if you have any 1/18 scale figures, this will fit in very well. Even if you maybe if you have some Joes or something, that'll fit. And these Joy Toy or even Acid Rain or anything like that, those will all fit in with this Predator quite well. So yeah, there you go. There's a short video for you about the Berserker Predator from Hiya Toys. Thanks for watching. Oh, this sent me back. Was it 20 or 25? I think it was 20. Got it off BBTS. Oh, let me do a close-up on this. I don't think I did a close-up yet. Maybe just a head. But do want to do it again. Here's the rest of him. The detailing is really good. Paint job is okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe his color is like this. I'm not sure, but I don't remember seeing it this vibrant. And here's the back side of him. And these pieces around his shin, the calves, these are separate pieces, so they are movable. Same with the harness, the armor he has on his chest, that one's movable as well. But it's not removable unless you take some of his limbs off. So there you have it, Hiya Toys Berserker Predator Unmasked version. And yeah, thanks for watching.